Okay, so let's take a recap of the day. Earlier this morning, we talked about the the second standard deviation projection from the initial balance that got hit right away, real early. And so I appreciated being able to have that call because it was a very high probability target due to the failure to hit that second standard deviation mark in the past week as well as yesterday. And then the initial balance was very short, very small. So the projections were going to easily be hit. But now, as we look at the Fibonacci extension here, these 3 points, that being the low, that second standard deviation mark was below the 50% projection. So, there's just every reason to think that this is going to get hit. Not to mention what we showed you earlier in terms of the retracements. So this got hit real nicely. Let's look again at the standard deviation screen. So there you have it. The second standard deviation mark just gets blown through. Now we can use this to also look at our pattern for the day. The low of 95.25, yeah, happens in the first half hour. And fairly early, yeah, the low is pretty much at the open. So that very much skews the pattern toward the high of the day, the best exit, very close to the close. And you see that is exactly what happened. Red day pattern up. You don't want to go short against this. But all the same, we had a few opportunities to shorten that, to short that. There's only one other thing I really want to draw attention to, because we had a pretty good sized pullback and the premium was just spot on. So let's find that screen. Come over to it in just a second. Yeah, there it is. All right, this is after 12 o'clock. We had this big pullback, okay? This big pullback that went from 37-ish all the way down to about 30. And so that 7-point pullback, if you look at what was happening with the premium, all right, premium is losing strength. And just before the drop, look at what the CCX did. CCX went below the zero line and doesn't go back until after the bottom. Nice. Real strong indication of the drop by way of the premium. CCX on the premium. Beautiful. Man, I love that. And other than that, you're just following your ashy candles. There's a few instances where you may have decided to run contrary to the ashy just because of what the premium was doing. But overall, it's a very difficult day to lose. So tomorrow, look for 58. 52, 58, that's the 100% projection. So that may very well get hit. And that's consistent. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're going to want to go back there. 58. Okay. We can expect that. So I'm just guessing that's a good target depending on what happens overnight. Okay, that's the conclusion of this video.